And good morning world, it's 8:45 in the morning, it's Sunday the 24th of August 2014. Excuse the state of the place, I am so deep into what I'm doing, I haven't got time for anything else. I'm trying desperately to write the last 10 to 15,000 words of this book on Pluto I'm doing. I'm about 65,000 words in and I fully intend to get it finished in the next few days. As I get close to the end of a book on Pluto, I'm finding myself stuck in one major quandary. So help me out, world. All the other planets in the solar system spin on the same plane as each other. Pluto is not a planet. When it was discovered, astronomers and astrologers thought, great, this is the missing key to all the orbital weirdness of all the other planets. It's now been proved not to be. Pluto is just one object in the Kuiper Belt, a long way away. And there's other objects in the Kuiper Belt that are even bigger than Pluto, although Pluto is a little bit more regular than most. Pluto has its own moon system. But Pluto, as we understand planets, is not a planet. So I'm having considerable trouble looking at the astronomical 3 and more dimensional status of Pluto as an object in the night sky and the 2-dimensional representation of Pluto on a horoscope. And I'm trying to bridge this astronomical and astrological, and the gulf is getting wider and wider because Pluto is obviously not a planet as all the other planets are, yet its effect is as strong, if not stronger. So, if Pluto is not a planet and it's not exactly in the same place as we thought it was, what the hell is making these influences that we've ascribed to Pluto? So, let's look at Pluto a little bit more. Recent discoveries just in the last few years with the increased technological advantage of modern telescopes have shown us that Pluto is at the centre of at least 5 minor moonlets. There's an orbital system out there around Pluto, but that the closest moon to Pluto, Charon, the ferryman, Charon, orbits Pluto 3 times for every 2 times that Pluto orbits Charon. And the orbit pulls them both out of a central focus, i.e. if you take the shape of a ring donut, a hollow ring donut, then Charon's orbit is around the outside of that ring, whilst Pluto's orbit is around the inside of that torus-shaped ring donut. In the middle, there is nothing. It is void and dark and empty, which perhaps gives me a clue as to the true nature of Pluto, in that one can never understand the nature of Pluto. One can feel, intuit, sense, but never understand, because Pluto is the unconscious and the subconscious, the unknowable, and as soon as we understand it, we use our consciousness. Yet, despite the fact that Pluto does represent the void, and despite the fact that Pluto is hidden, dark, mysterious, even though we'll have a satellite there come June of next year bringing us back the first pictures of the physical evidence of it, it still raises the question, what is that power source 4 billion miles away that we've seen as a planet that is smaller than our moon, that creates such a dynamic for death and rebirth, regeneration, obsession, transformation, compulsion, elimination and purging and detoxing and purifying, as well as the more intense and extreme sides of life that deal with going down into one's own personal dark. It'd be very easy to say that this is a natural product of evolution. The planets represent metaphorical, allegorical patterns at one end of the spectrum, but the astrology is the other end. But here Pluto misses out. So what is there at the heart of that dark? What is there in the core? Is it truly a void? And that's what I'm struggling with at the moment. Any sensible help would be much appreciated. I'll do a big video it's later today or tomorrow, because I've got a lot of gigs coming up in the next few weeks, so I'll put some dates out in a bit. Okay, have a great day, have a great weekend, catch you later, bye.